Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Just Listen to One podcast. I just want to let everyone know that I really do appreciate each and one of you who has been listening to this podcast. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for you guys. And this podcast is going to be about Demi Lovato and just overall the dark secrets or dark truth that she has gone through in her life. And just in case if you don't know who Demi Lovato is, she is a 30-year-old American singer, songwriter, and actor. She has been appearing on the children television series called Barney and Friends, and she has been in other famous movies and TV shows like Camp Rock and Sunny with a Chance and so much more. And she is, in my opinion, she is such an amazing songwriter and individual person. She has gone through so much in her life with subsistence and her growing up being in the sexual assault category. So, and I am going to be just overall talking about her life in general that she has talked about in her voice. And yeah, so if this video / podcast is going to be a touchy subject, so if you guys are sensitive with sensitive topics, this podcast might not be at least this podcast today might not be the best one for you today. I do have other podcasts uploaded if you want to listen to those. So let's just get right into it. Demi has said that she was raped as a teenager while working for a Disney Channel in the late 2000s by someone who faced no remarks when she revealed of what happened. The singer does not say who the offender was, only that she has said had to be seen this person all the time. And with her song Dancing with the Devil, which premiered at SXSW on Tuesday about trauma, addiction, and her near-fatal drug overdose in July 2018. Lovato, at that time 28, has long been open up her struggles with drugs and alcohol addiction and bulimia, including in her 2017 YouTube original documentary called Simple Complications. So if you want to ever check that out and want to listen to more and everything about what happened out of her experience from her, go check it out. It's amazing. In several interviews filmed over the course of 2020, she described the eating disorder and control by her then management team in 2018 that contributed to breaking 6 years of sobriety and the overdose that landed her in a medical center in LA for several weeks. She said she was left for dead by her drug dealer after being raped during the overdose. and she has informed that she lost her virginity in a rape. She said, "I called that person back a month later and tried to make things right, being in control, and all it did was made me feel worse. Both times were textbook trauma reoccurrences, and I really beat myself up for years, which is also why it's really hard for me to time coming to terms with the fact that for what has happened." I'm just trying to look for some extra information, and I just feel like it's, in my opinion, pretty darn brave for a celebrity in general come out with something so serious, in my opinion. It's just I'm very proud of her for coming out and telling people everything about serious situations, and I really, really think it's amazing that she came out, because with a lot of, it goes with everybody, but especially females, it's just more a struggle to come out on or opening up about situations like that. It's just pretty darn crazy. I'm just looking over my notes and whatnot, so and with everything that I'm going to be sharing, that I have and about to share with you guys, feel free to let me know in the comments below and all that. On March 23rd of this year of 2021, viewers got a deep and personal look on her about her family history of substance abuse. When you realize someone is battling with addiction, you often see them at the end of the line after addiction and whatnot. However, typically a lot happens before people get where they get when it comes to addiction. Everyone has a story and all that, and Lovato starts from a very young age. She opened up about her father, who they describe as an alcoholic and addicted. He was very abusive to her mother, and according to her mom, Demi witnessed some of the abuse as a child. Her father was also reportedly diagnosed with bipolar and schizophrenia. I can't pronounce that. One of the found that among these bipolar disorders, 61% had history of drug or alcohol use. Among those, schizophrenia, 47% have a serious problem with it also. due to her father's toxic and her mother. This about the overdose. Since 2011, she has a history of substance abuse, receiving treatment in rehabs and relapsings, and trying to retain being sober. When she relapsed in 2018, they said in the documentary series, I picked a bottle of red wine that night. It wasn't even 30 minutes before I called someone that I knew had drugs on them. She proceeded to do drugs that hadn't been tried, like meth, at one party night, she explained using meth with Molly, cocaine, marijuana, alcohol, and oxetine. Lovato reflects back, realizing that alone should have led to their death. At one point, she asked her dealer if she had Xanax and cocaine, and he said no, but he did have heroin and crack cocaine. She says that the point they begin using heroin recreationally and become physical dependent on it. Heroin is a powerful drug made with morphine that comes with severe withdrawal symptoms, such as muscle and bone pain, diarrhea, vomiting, cold flashes, and uncontrollable leg movements. That night of overdose, she shares that they told their friends they were going to bed, but actually went upstairs to call a dealer. Lovato used heroin that they now assume that was fentanyl. After providing drugs and taking advantage of Lovato, the dealer left her alone. When Lovato's assistant found Lovato in the next morning, she was naked and blue. At 11:22 a.m. on July 24th, 2018, a 911 call was called and made, and paramedics rushed to the house and tried to save her life. The overdose caused her to suffer 3 strokes and a heart attack. They suffered brain damages from the stroke and had blind spots in her vision, and now unable to drive. They received diagnosis at the hospital as doctors tried to save Lovato, and they did even after Lovato suffered multiple organ failures. The documentary shares that if it had been another 5 to 10 minutes without treatment, she would have died. And that's it for this podcast, and for now at least. And if you guys enjoyed this video / podcast, please let me know by liking, subscribing, etc. And from this story, about her story and what I have shared, please don't do any drugs and whatnot. And if you are addicted to any kind of things that will harm you, of any kind of drugs or alcohol, etc., please go get help. And I hope this story of hers would help you to get the help that you need. And if you want more information about her stories, go on YouTube and look up her documentary. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope this inspires you if you are struggling and all that to get help. And have a great day. Bye.